Why South Africans are at this moment currently throwing heavy stones on Nigerians. Guys, let us take a minute silence for our dear loved one, for our dear beloved sister, a South African girl that lost her life after she came to Nigeria to visit her boyfriend. A minute silence for her. Nobody deserve this kind of pain. No one deserve this kind of pain. No one deserve it. Whether a Nigerian or a South African. Guys, I got a message in one of my videos from a South African lady who embossed me. But what she sent to me really got me devastated. That is why I am making this video. But before we go more in detail in this update, I want to welcome all the smart investors all around the world. Remember, my name remains Nkem. I represent a very well-reputable real estate company here in Abuja, part of Nigeria, called Neft Property Limited. We are here to serve you. We are here to serve you from the beginning of your project to the ending part of it. Investing in landed property in Abuja is an oil money. Investors all around the world, you are welcome to invest in Abuja, part of Nigeria, with Neft Property Limited, a company well respected where I represent. So be free to come back home and invest with us wherever you are. Even if you're not a Nigerian or a Nigerian, please, you are welcome to Abuja, part of Nigeria, to invest in landed property with Neft Property Limited here in Abuja, part of Nigeria. Okay, just a DM. Yeah, wherever you are watching from, just a DM, and I will give you the full details on how you can go about that. Going back to our dear loved sister that came to Nigeria to visit her boyfriend and she lost her life. We Nigerians are not in support of that, and we can never be in support of anyone taking a life you cannot give. Because I got a message from a South African lady in one video I made. The person was like, oh, I can never advise anyone from the South to visit Nigeria. I rather go to Ghana or Cameroon or a Kenyan instead of coming to Nigeria. Nigerians hate South Africans. No matter how they pretend, we all know that Nigerians hate South Africans. Then when she sent me that message, I was like, it rains everywhere. We have bad eggs, bad people in Nigeria. And in the South, you guys have bad people in the South. You can't make a general statement. In as much as there are bad ones in Nigeria, we still have good number of people who are really good, who have human sympathy and human feeling. Even in the South, even as the battles between Nigerians and the South Africans are going on in the South, there are still good number of South Africans that love Nigerians. Even when they will say Nigeria, go back, even when they start buying Nigerians in the South, there are still good numbers of them who will say, I am not part of this and I can never be part of that. Just know that it rains everywhere. Wherever or whichever country you might think you want to travel, remember, in that country reside good and bad people. And you cannot make a general statement because of the few bad ones. We Nigerians can never accept or can never be happy with anyone that has a hand in what happened to a South African in Nigeria. So South Africans, just know that Nigerians love you guys. We love South Africans very well. And I've seen a good number of South Africans who relocated to Nigeria and they are living their life in a good way. I am not here to question your sister. I'm not here to question her life. You cannot even judge the dead because you are not going to judge the person. I don't know who she came to visit or what made her to come and visit the person. But in as much as no matter what made her to come and visit you down here in Nigeria, you don't have a right. You don't have any right to take her life. No matter what kind of business, even if you think it's illegal or whatever, you don't have any right to take a life. Because according to the story, they said she was admitted in the hospital, and according to the report, they said she was pied of malaria. That she was pied of malaria. Which malaria in Nigeria is not a thing that can just buy somebody just like that immediately. Because the malaria, I know, when you start having the symptom and you start on medication, before 2 days, you will get back to your feet. According to them, they said she died in a strange and mysterious way in the hospital. So I'm not here to question her life. I'm not here to question what died her or what led to her dying. Oh, guys, my battery is down, my ring light and my solar is not too bright, so I hope you guys can see my face. So what I'm trying to say in this video is that South Africans, please calm down. Nigeria love you guys. Don't make a general statement, please. For that, my sister that dropped that message to me, I know your heart is heavy. I know you are not happy based on what happened. But know it that we Nigerians are not in support of whatever that happened to your sister. We are not in support. Nobody has the right to take a life you cannot give. Nobody at all. Nobody. And I stand here to say that I and my family and my loved ones, we are not in support of anyone having hand in anything that happened to anyone that comes to Nigeria for a visit, to visit whosoever she feels that she loves. Love still exists. Please, stop making a general statement. In as much as we Nigerians, we have good people, we still have bad people. Even in South, you have good and bad people. Don't make a general statement. It is really wrong. Because when you keep on making general statements, it is going to keep on spoiling a whole lot of things for Nigerians and South Africans. Do you understand? Don't make a general statement. We find good people everywhere, and we still find bad people everywhere. So to the family, please take heart. That is all I can say. RIP to our dear, lovely daughter, all the way from the South, that came to Nigeria and she passed on in a mysterious and a strange manner in the hospital. May God be with you. May God console you. I know you guys are grieving. Based on the update as well, based on the updates I saw at the internet, the family are looking for money to get her body back home for a proper burial for her to bear RIP. So I say, South Africans, whatever happened to your sister, we Nigerians are not in support. Whosoever she comes to visit should be held responsible for whatever happened to her. The person should be brought to book and questioned very well to know if there should be any trace of what actually happened to her, or if it is that malaria or another thing. Because some are talking in another angle based on spirituality. Maybe she has been used for whatsoever in order to exchange for money. So that is the narrative I'm getting at the internet. Many are saying that she has been used for an exchange for money. Do you understand me? But we don't know. We don't know what actually happened. We can question God. It is only God that knows actually what happened to her. But whosoever she comes to visit, you guys should hold the person responsible to give accountable of what happened to her. That is all I can say. For that, my sister that dropped that message, please. We love South Africans. Don't make a general statement. It rains everywhere. Even in the South, they buy people anyhow. My advice to everyone listening to me is that please protect your life. Be jealous in protecting your life. Everyone is a suspect. Even if you're in your home country or you visit a new place, please be careful on where you go and what you eat, because the world is wicked and the world is evil. That's all I can say. If you're in your home country, protect yourself. If you travel to another country, please protect your life very jealously, because bad things are going on every day in the world. Shalom. So, RIP to our dear, lovely sister.